New. Hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Taurus, this is going to be your love reading. And I figured something out doing Virgo's reading. Don't have all the cards on the table at once because I have no room and no space. So what I'm going to do is go ahead one card at a time, and then we're going to push that set of cards over. These are going to be clarified, by the way. So let's go ahead, let's get into it. This is for Taurus. Okay, one at a time. This is for Taurus. Taurus. I saw what tried to come out. I did see what tried to come out, and I'm a little curious as to why that card was showing. Now, you have the Page of Wands here. And then you also have the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Page of Wands. I believe this is a Page of Wands. No, this is the Knight of Wands, actually. I just thought about it. This is the Knight of Wands. So you're going to have very deep feelings and emotions for someone here, Taurus, whether you know it or not. I feel like this person is coming into your life if they're not here already. It's on a horse with a lot of fire, with a lot of passion. I feel like this connection is going to be very passionate. The only thing, like I said here with the moon, sometimes it can come with trouble because the moon could be a good thing, meaning it can draw out the deep feelings and deep emotions that you have for someone, whether good or bad, right? So you could be dealing with someone and you can feel this kinship with them, but they're coming in and out of your life. And that is what the Knight of Wands usually mean, right? It usually means someone that you have extreme passion for running in and out. Now, I'm going to see why that's happening, of course. We're going to go ahead and clarify the card and see why that's occurring. This is going to be all upright here for Taurus. Let's see what's happening with Taurus, with the Knight of Wands. Hey, Courtney. Knight of Wands. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Now, sometimes with the King of Wands, this could represent a father, meaning this could be a child's father or a child's mother coming in and out. It makes so much sense, right? Because this happens so much when I do readings for people. And I'm thinking, like, that's not the way that I grew up, right? Like, I didn't see things like that when I was in my, like, teens and 20s. Like, people just, once they left, they left. So, you know, even hearing, I've always learned something during readings. But I do see that for some of you, you are dealing with an ex or someone who you have children with here with the Knight of Wands. You have the Magician. And you have the Page of Swords. Now, for a lot of you, this is someone who's new, because the King of Wands also represents a new energy, okay? The Magician is number one, also talks about a new energy. And why do I feel like this person is watching you? Here with the Page of Swords, someone is thirsting for knowledge. They're thirsting. They want to know what you're about. They want to know who you're about, that type of thing. So that's what I'm saying. Now, the connection is going to be very strong. So like I said before, you may not know this person. The Moon card very much so talks about the unknown. And I do feel like that whoever this is, you have no idea who they are, if it's not a child's father or anything like that, because it's new everywhere in your reading. But like I said, they could be checking you out before they make their move. We see the King of Wands is taking action in your reading, okay? So now the person is going to sprint in, come into your life. Whether they know you or not, there's going to be conversation, small conversation on the phone. They're preparing. They're like, you know, the Page of Swords is like, I want to get to know you, right? So when this person comes in, it's like, I want to know everything, you know, not all at once, but they're very interested with that Page of Swords. So I see this being a really good thing here with the Knight of Wands. So I'm going to push this to the side and we're going to do another card. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. All right, so the next card you have is the Seven of Wands. Ooh, okay, you got the Tower card at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So what happens? You're not appreciating this night keep coming in and out. Now, this is not for the new. This is definitely for the familiar, right? You are tired of someone coming in and out of your life. The Seven of Wands is saying, I have no peace when you're doing that. I have no peace when you come in and out. So the Tower is like, I've had a realization. I have an epiphany moment. I've prayed here with the Seven of Wands. I've prayed and I realized something. I realized that I'm going to have to let you go. The Tower is the destruction of something. It is the releasing of someone. Now, you may have blocked somebody. Seven of Wands, old definition used to be just blocking. You just blocked somebody, okay? You got tired of them coming in and out. You may have found out that they were lying to you. Maybe you felt abandoned by this person. One minute they're here, the next minute they're not. They're not even picking up their phone. Again, this is, to me, someone that you already know, not the new person. Okay? But let's go ahead. Let's see what the Seven of Wands is saying. Let's see why that's coming out. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Yep, there it is. Death card. Oh yeah, you are not joking. You are not joking. And you could be dealing, Taurus, with another earth sign. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You are not joking. You're saying, I need peace. I need to get myself out of this entrapment that this circus, I'll say, that you've put me in. Because you don't want to change. The Death card talks about how someone doesn't want to change. So what do? You have an internal change. You say, I am going to change. If you don't change. Because I'm getting tired of feeling miserable. I'm tired of your stubborn energy. I'm tired of you not being consistent with me. Or, there's always this inconsideration. I'm feeling this resentment because of what you're putting me through. And so that's the reason why the Death card is there. When you fall for someone, you get excited, but you're constantly having these negative thoughts. You can't be excited about it. So you made a stand. You took a stand. And you said, no more. I don't want this to be one-sided. I don't want to be dependent on you either. So I'm just going to release and let go. And that's what a lot of you are doing. Now, we saw two parts with that Knight of Wands. Okay, someone who's been coming in and out and someone new. Now, this could apologize, my alarm went off. This can springboard you into the arms of someone new. Okay, so it's giving two different stories. It's giving a story of the past coming in and out, and it's also giving the story of someone new that you're running into. Okay, but this is what I'm seeing. Okay, you are totally protective of your energy. You're standing your ground. You're not allowing them to convince you of anything anymore. You're just not. And sometimes people have a tendency to feel like once you're mine, you're always mine. And that's the reason why they kept coming back, especially if it is a baby mama, baby father. Some people really do believe that. Okay? And their actions show that a lot. Now we're going to go ahead and get your third card. This is for Taurus. You have the Three of Pentacles. There was somebody or something in the way. Look at this Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. This was sex. Sneaking, getting sex. Somebody was sneaking, getting sex. Somebody was sneaking, getting sex at work. I see a work energy. If it's either you, a work situation, or your person, you may not have known what they were doing, who they were doing something with. But at the Three of Pentacles, it could have been something at the job. Somebody has been sneaking around with someone that they were working with. Like I said before, the reason why you're moving on is because you can't trust them anyway. Now, it's an interesting thing. Once you made up your mind, once you made your decision, all of a sudden, they're trying to sneak back into your life. See, you thought that this was just about the sneaky energy that they were doing when you were with them. No, this is also what they do when they're trying to come back. They are very strategic. So they're going to say, okay, I'm going to let Taurus block me. I'm going to let Taurus feel like they have some control, some power, but I'm still going to, find my way back into Taurus life. Bit by bit. Because see, in order to put these towels down, it's like a little subtlety, one thing at a time. And here you are trying to move forward. But I'm going to go ahead and see why that Three of Pentacles is there. So let's see. This is for Taurus, upright. Yep, more than one lover. Ooh, my gosh. Taurus, I dare say that this could be you as well. I'm not going to always put this on the other person. I feel like this could be you too. Wow, Knight of Wands came out twice in your reading. There's the Devil. Whew, this was messy. This was messy. And the Judgment card. I feel like this is like elementary tarot at this point. I haven't seen it speak this way in a very long time. I really haven't. There's no doubt about it that for some of you, whether it's you or your person sneaking around with people or using work as an excuse, for the reason why they need to leave the house, why they need to leave the home, why they're not calling, it's something like that, because the devil is there and the devil lies. The devil talks about the lie. And a lot of you have been dealing with that person. So you are making the judgment call to move forward. But then I told you they're going to come back. You have it again with the Knight of Wands and the Judgment card. That's usually the past person. You have to be very careful with them because you're also the devil. You are going to be tempted, or temptation is going to be there. But the Three of Pentacles is saying, I need you to be logical about this. I need you to be a little bit logical, okay? Three of Pentacles is saying, make your brain work. I need your brain to work. Is this going to work? And even when we put the cards down, it's saying, this is not going to work. So what do I need working here? My brain. The Devil card is very tempting. So when this person comes back, no matter how much you've been trying to stand your ground, they gave you time, which is what I see. They will be giving you time. They're gonna, give a little space, and you're thinking that you moved on, and they're gonna come right back in here to try to throw you off. So just know that whatever you've been dealing with when it comes to a past person, they're still doing what they're doing. And Taurus, I've talked to you guys about this a million times. And remember the last reading that I did for you, and I was like, oh, Taurus, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Taurus. You guys finally got out of this. And now we see what's happening afterward. You finally made a decision to move forward. And they're like, nah. They're just going through a mood. See, your person believes that you're just moody and that this is just a mood swing. That they can come back as they will, as they want. Okay, so please know that that is there, and that temptation and that devil card is sitting there. So don't be like, oh, I already know that, when they come back, I'm going to slam the door. Don't be overconfident, because nothing in this reading even spells overconfident. I mean, spells like, oh, you're good. You're over them. No, you barely got your foot out the door, if I had to be honest. So you're going to have to really pray, or just completely keep them away from you altogether. Let's get your last card. This is for Taurus. Woo. Wow. Somebody is watching somebody's. There's like I think we saw that earlier. Didn't we see that? Somebody is watching. I keep on seeing all this watching stuff. All of this watching stuff. There's that Three of Swords. Three of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Also with the Ten of Swords following it. Look at this. This is freedom. This is the end to the turmoil that you've been experiencing with them. All of it. These swords are representative of all the pain that you have experienced with this person time and time and time again. It's a beautiful thing to forgive people, right? But this now becomes abuse to yourself. This is like neglect. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is saying, look how beautiful it is. Look how free she feels. That is where you're going to be. Okay, but it is not going to be easy, because the Three of Swords is a reality. It hurts. It hurts that, you spend so much time with this person, so many years with this person, and it's not working out. Tens is a very long time. How many years has this been? Okay, so it's still a hurtful situation. Now, what we're going to do is clarify the Three of Swords. And can I say that for some of you who are single, let me just tell you, I feel like this reading is for anybody, right? I didn't really get off single or couple with this reading. But let's say this has nothing to do with a past person. It really does. Even if it's not your recent past, it really does. Because how you view people is because of what you've experienced. Some of you got your heart so shut down, and because you've experienced so much pain, it's going to be hard for you to really move forward with anyone else, or you're going to have all these different opinions. There's not going to be a clean slate. Okay. Let's see if this is going to be an upright for Taurus. Oh my goodness. Wow. You need to heal, Four of Swords. You're going to have to heal, because you're not going to be able to experience this beautiful thing that's about to occur. King of Wands is always my new person. Ace of Wands is saying the Three of Swords is blocking the excitement of anything new that could possibly come into your life. And you're going to experience that. You're going to have someone who's going to come in here. They're going to like you a lot, but you're shut down. Like, you like the fact that they like you. You think they're very attractive here, right? But the Four of Swords is like, you're not really willing to put more effort into getting to know them. You're not really like jumping for joy, in a sense, to get to know this person, because you're still in this like, mopey mode. Oh, it didn't work out. Something didn't happen with this person. You're there. So do not allow your past to keep you from this engaging with new people. Like I said before, passion is here. So it's like, why would you keep, what are you doing? At the bottom of the deck, you literally had the Sun. Right now, just have fun. Go out, let down your hair. It says, give yourself permission to enjoy it. Because some of you feel like you are betraying a soulmate, a passing soulmate, as one of the oracle cards say. A passing soulmate, a soulmate that's, it had its time, but now it's past. The Sun card says that you're going to heal. Definitely Four of Swords says you're going to heal. But be true to yourself, yes, but please, enjoy this connection that's coming in here, because I really do feel like you're going to like this person. Okay. But this is what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys back here again soon. Bye.